Hi guys, my name is Mahannah, reporting live in my beautiful short shorts. I am going to be doing a how-to video on the Olympic lift. It's called the clean and jerk. I chose this lift compared to other lifts because it uses every single part of your body, using your shoulders, forearms, arms, back and core for stability, using your legs and back in synchrony to explode off the ground because you're starting from the ground on this exercise. But there's a lot more technique with this one, because when you want to get to the higher weight, you're going to have to master all 4 of the steps before you can, do it safely. You don't end up hurting yourself without knowing the proper technique or the proper way to do the full exercise. So starting out, I'll show the starting position from a side profile. Give you guys a side profile of you start in a squat position, usually bars up against your shins. It's going to be on my sock line, but you start in squat position, about a 90-degree angle with your legs. Some people are taller than others, so you don't have to be a perfect 90-degree angle. So you're here to start with, legs about shoulder width apart, arms a little outside of that, and so I'll just show you this on the bar real quick. Here, step 1, starting position. About there, that's fine. And breaking down to 4 different parts. The first movement of the lift is called the shrug. This is one of the more basic parts of the lift. But you start in the squatted position, bar up against your shin or so, and then you're going to pull all the way up, fluid motion back in legs in synchrony, brushing up against your thighs all the way up, exploding to the peak point about here, pulling the shoulder blades back so you can get that peak height of the shrug. So once you do that, there's going to be more parts following, but I'll show that in a fluid motion instead of just slow-mo. Up against the shins, squat position, and you just pop and explode up. And then once you get to the peak position, run away damn bar. Once you get to the peak position in that, you are going to get to the peak point, and then you're going to want to do the pull the rest of the way up. The pull, you don't move it too high. There's going to usually be more weight than this on either side. I got a whopping 22 pounds right now, so anything can happen. I hurt myself tonight, but pull about the rest of the way up. And then after that, more is going to follow again, but let's combine these two real quick. This bar just wants to run away from me, but here. Here's the starting position, shrug all the way up, and then pull to the peak point. Not going to get too high, but let's do this one fluid motion. Plop it all the way up. So once you get there, the peak point of the pole, you then drop underneath it in the front squatted position to about here. It's almost about where your starting point was, not quite all the way, but very similar too. So let's combine these 3 again in a more fluid motion. Here we go. Then you keep your back, your core tight, keep your chest up so you don't toss the weight forward, stumble upon it, hurt yourself. But doing all those, you're going to want to end in your peak of the squat, and then for the last part of the lift, it's called the jerk. You throw your front foot out forward, one leg out backwards, and push press it to the top, keeping that weight behind your head just in case you need to bail backwards. But combining all the movements into one, I'll do one nice example so you can refer back to that, have one nice good example. You start here, explode up, and pop it to the top. Once you complete that point, you have reached the extent of the clean and jerk. And you just want to practice techniques before you toss on more weight, but once you master all 4 of the movements, you're going to be finished with the lift, and that's about it.